fall weather is back here in Seattle. It has been rainy, gloomy, and it's just been really cozy inside, getting harder to want to go outside and train. But nonetheless, it's time to really lock in. It's a time of change. It's a time to really evolve, finish off the year strong. So that's exactly what I hope to do. Well, I hope to do last week, really. As you guys saw last week, the last problem, the last really good send, I got a pretty gnarly knee burn from the volume. It was at a place where I just could not really bend my knee without the skin feeling like it was ripping apart. It was stinging, but it's finally healed. I can finally move my leg again. So today, this week, is where we get to lock in, get back into the training, get back into the swing of things. What I really hope to do today, slow down, understand my movements, understand what I'm pulling, what I'm feeling, and just have some freaking fun, man. Because it's been a while since I last climbed, I really wanted to be in tune with my body during this warm-up. That means taking it really slow, basically crawling up the wall, being really intentional with my movements and every single muscle that I'm using. Even on the V0s, I'm being very intentional with just how slow I'm moving. I really want to feel every single piece of movement. And for my second attempts, I'm also looking for flow. So it's a little bit of a mix of both worlds. Looking to slow down the movement, feel the movement, then looking for the flow of the movement. During the last of my warm-up, I chose this climb. It's this orange problem that I've actually done before, so I really wanted to focus on finding the flow and the rhythm. But as you can tell, I get a little bit lost within the beta and start overthinking a bit too much. My left finger at this time was still not fully recovered, and I could tell just from the first climb that was going to be the case for this session. So something that I really wanted to be very aware of and very careful with. Having a regimented warm-up really helps you stay in tune with your body and gives some proper expectations for what to expect. Now onto the Kilter Board. This is where I really wanted to spend most of my session. I am just over pulling, overextending, over adjusting, and I could tell just how much that left middle finger was really causing a problem for myself during the session. But what is cool is that I feel really confident in my one arm hangs. So jumping to that move, being able to really just feel that and just hold on felt really cool and did spark some confidence for myself in my improvement. Now moving on to this V3. This is going to be the max of what I was really aiming to do because I wanted to find a problem that I could redo multiple times. And to my surprise, this problem was a little bit harder than I was expecting, but nonetheless, we got the send. I decided to come back the next day to continue on with my Kilter Board training. I warmed up and I started to go onto the boards, but from this very first problem, I found that, that left finger is still very achy. Try to pull on some holds without my feet being on the wall and actually on the mats to really just figure out what's going on, but decided it's time to just set. Talked a little bit about setting in the last video. Setting is really useful for me to keep my brain engaged with climbing while also still trying movements and moves. For this first move, I really wanted it to reach to the right and be a little bit more traversal. The footwork on this problem felt really interesting and it was really fun walking through. I wanted my left hand to catch towards that bottom hold and then move my left hand to that next hold to the right. but I found that it just wasn't that efficient, and there was an aha moment. That's where I found the flow and the rhythm of this climb and what it was calling for. Hitting the next move was not that difficult, but did require some momentum. I knew where I wanted the position to land, but I didn't know how I wanted the feet to land. So I initially set up a foot pretty high up, and then I realized, I'm gonna move it a little bit lower. Then there's a big, powerful spanning move, which felt really awesome. Then it's a matter of focusing in your tension. I tried giving it a go, and I won't lie, I didn't send it. I was a little bit too fatigued. That left finger was just too achy. But afterwards, I got my friend to do it. What was really interesting and eye-opening is how Colin decided to bring the left foot all the way up and then span out. But that just shows how much a climb can change and differ for setting. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.